Hi everyone, Paula Waite here with 180 Adventure. I want to talk a little bit about our ePunch timing for our upcoming event. ePunch is electronic punching. It is used in order to time when you start the event, when you finish the event, and what control points or CPs you get to during the race. So the little bit of equipment that I want to show you that we'll use for this, the first is a finger stick. This finger stick will be in your race packet. And it's very important that you not lose this because all the information that you collect along the way, all the times and all the locations are going to be written onto this stick. So we've got some pieces here to make sure it's secured to you so you don't lose it. Again, there's one per team. So whoever's carrying this, slide your wrist in through the loop. There is a slider here in order to keep that tight. So make sure the slider is between your wrist and the finger stick, and then slide that on up so that it does not come off, so you can get that nice and tight. You want to make sure the slider, again, is below here and not above your wrist, because that thing could come right off and then you have a good chance of losing the finger stick. We don't want that to happen. So once you've got that up on your wrist, then there is a little bit here to slide over your finger, and you can also tighten that by pulling on it. And so I would recommend having this attached to you very securely. Again, you don't want to lose it. And so then what do you do with this thing? At the start, before you begin, there will be a control unit like this to clear. That removes any old data from the finger stick. So in order to dip these into the various control units, all you do is insert into the hole here. You heard a beep, you saw it light up. That indicates that the data was cleared. That all indicates essentially that the finger stick has been dipped properly. It went pretty fast on this one. You will notice that if you're the first team that gets to a control, it takes a second for it to wake up. So you may not hear that beep right away. In general, though, once those units are awake, they're going to stay awake for the duration of the race, and the beep will happen pretty quickly, just like we saw there. So beginning of the race, you're going to clear your stick, and then you'll start. When you're ready to start, this starts the clock for your team, so you'll want to make note of what time that is. And again, you'll just dip, you hear the beep, lights up, and then you proceed out onto the course, navigating as you would normally in any other race. Once you get to a control unit, or the CP, they look like this, orienteering flags, and on the top of each orienteering flag is another control unit. The control unit looks just like the other ones. These have numbers on them. The number coincides with the code in your race instructions. So this might be CP12. CP12 has a code in the instructions of 70, and that helps you confirm that you're at the right location. So make sure that you're at the right spot, punching the control unit that you want to be punching, and then again, just a dip, lights up, you're good to go. So you proceed along the race, and then at the finish line, we'll have another control to stop the clock. So this is the equivalent of crossing the finish line, right? So we finish, and then we'll have a download station. Looks similar to that. At one of the tables, you can download the data, and we'll get your results from that. I think that is it, pretty straightforward. Oh, one thing, hopefully this doesn't happen to anybody, but if for some reason a unit isn't lighting up and it feels like it's not working properly, there is a number on the back of the control unit. I know that's a little bit hard to see. It's hard to see in real life sometimes too. But anyway, if you don't think that the control unit is working for some reason, write that number down, and that will be the proof that you are at that control. Same thing if you unfortunately lose your finger stick, don't lose them. Write down that code, and that will be proof that you are at the CP. All right, that's it for now. We'll see you on race day.